3 on this Thursday with fears about the coronavirus and news of infections on the rise. Scammers and fraudsters are setting up bogus websites, emails, texts, and social media posts to take people's hard-earned money. Attorney General of North Carolina Josh Stein joining us to go over some simple tips to avoid these scams.
What crooks do is they play on people's fear or desperation. So if somebody's in distress, they will exploit that and try to make a buck. And it's awful, but you'll see people touting, I've got some miracle product that if you apply, it will inoculate you from any sickness. And obviously, there is no vaccine yet. And the health folks are very clear. Go out there and just wash your hands. Don't cough on people. The basic stuff that we do to protect our health. So just be very skeptical of anyone out there selling a product or making a claim that they've got a miracle solution to any problem, whether it's coronavirus or anything else.
Also watch out for high-priced or low-quality products.
We've already seen that Amazon has had to take thousands of products off the website because companies are out there making claims that are just not supportable. So it's somewhat related to the miracle cure, but even if it's some legitimate product like hand sanitizer, there are very greedy people who will exploit people's fears, just like I said before, and charge outrageous prices for a product that if you just take a little time and do a little digging, a little searching, you can find at a much more reasonable price.
Yeah, this next warning also kind of falls along the line of the miracle cures, but sound advice, don't let anybody rush you. Avoid offers that are only good, now or never.
That is advice for any circumstance. If somebody is pitching you and says, short time only, must act quickly, be very, very suspicious. And if you get some kind of pitch like that where you think you need it, you're concerned about the urgency of the salesperson, that's a perfect time to call my office because we have a toll-free number, and anyone can call and ask and say, what do you think? Have you heard about this? Does this sound real or a scam? And, Scott, that toll-free number is 877-5-NO-SCAM.
877-5-NO-SCAM. And, of course, criminals not only going the old-fashioned way, they're using a new technology, of course, through emails. And criminals, no doubt, with this coronavirus spreading, a lot of confusion, will try to steal your money and information by sending you or contacting you.
The value that we have is not only the amount of money that's in our bank account, but our good names and our credit records. These are valuable. Or our ability to, if we're on some computer system at work, the fact that we have access to data at our offices has real value to criminals. And that's what these phishing emails are all about. It's where they'll send you something that they hope you will click on it. And in the process, you'll either divulge personal information about yourself, your name, your social security number, your bank account information, or they'll use it to get into whatever computer network you're a part of to get all the data of all the clients or customers. And what they will use is whatever is the thing of the day. And during tax time, it is coming from the IRS. During holidays, it's charities. And when it's coronavirus, it will be coronavirus-related emails. So people just need to be really careful about what emails they get and don't click on any attachments unless you're sure of the source.
Yeah, and that leads us to our final warning here. Look out for unauthorized or fraudulent charities. You mentioned it's a prime time for folks to be taken advantage of, but there are areas, are websites, where folks can go and click on to make sure whoever's contacting them is legit.
It is so easy in this day and age, Scott, to come up with a fake charity name and create a website that sounds really compelling. And one of the best things about Americans is that they really want to help out people who are in need. And there are going to be a lot of people who are in need if this gets worse. And so we fully anticipate criminals creating fake or fraudulent charities. There's websites like CharityWatch.org or Give.org, and those organizations will let you know, is this a legitimate charity? Does it have a tax ID number? What share of its resources does it give to the cause that it's promoting versus to the telemarketers or the administration of the organization? Because you want to make sure your dollars go where you want it to go and not in someone's pocket.
That is Attorney General Josh Stein, who points out a lot of false information is floating around about the coronavirus. Be sure to stick to reputable sources. You can visit the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention at cdc.gov, the World Health Organization at who.int, or North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services, that is ncdhhs.gov. And again, for any scam you're aware of and want to report, 877-5-NO-SCAM,